Hi everyone, welcome to Sunny Spiritually. So this is going to be a collective energy reading. This is for all signs, so take the messages as it resonates and toss what doesn't. I was just about to take a nap when I literally started picking up on this disturbing energy. And I feel like it's something that's going on with the collective because today is the remnants of the full moon. So let's take a look and see what is this that's going on that you need to know about. Why I've been feeling off. The High Priestess, look, secrets, hidden things, downloads from the universe, intuition. Yeah, my intuition is picking up on something. Temperance, 10 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles in reverse, 7 of Swords, the Magician, and Knight of Cups. Okay, so I see you guys got betrayed by a group of people. It could be up to 10 individuals. Maybe even 17 if you're counting like whoever this person's friends, flying monkeys are, because you were dealing with the Knight. Oh, I said Knight of Pentacles. You were dealing with the King of Pentacles. This is the King of Pentacles in reverse, right? It has its back turned. King of Pentacles in reverse is someone who's corrupt. They're a gambler. This is someone who has poor judgments. They're greedy, sometimes hostile. They can be hasty. They'll indulge in like extortion and racketeering activity, anything like embezzling, maybe even like criminal activity. So this is just someone that's having a collapse of an empire. I feel like when you were in this person's life, they were feeding off of your energy and building on that. So maybe when you were dealing with this person, like they started to, you know, have an increase in income. They started to look better physically. This person vitality increased as well. It's like you became this person's source. They were stealing from you, stealing time, effort, energy, money even. This person was a sneaky, conniving person. And I feel like once you caught on to this individual, because at first it's like you were not paying attention to the red flags. You wanted to give this person the benefit of doubt. But your ancestors, downloads, dream state, we're all showing you that there's something off about this individual. And it came a point in time where you had no choice but to see things for what they are and for the rose-colored glasses to fall off, because essentially this person ended up manipulating you, and they could have manipulated you to leave you for someone else if this is a lover. So this could even be a female who manipulated a man, stole all of his money, his time, his accolades, wasted his time, you know, drained his bank account, all to go off and try to invest with someone else. And this was something that a family unit was aware of. I don't know why I'm splitting the energy like this, because I never usually do this during readings, but I feel like this is a completely separate situation where all these family units, they want to come in and apologize. If this was just like a friends group, co-workers, acquaintances that were involved with you getting stomped on, all of these people are feeling sorry. Why? Because they're dealing with the Magician. Some of you have been hitting reversals. I know I have. This full moon, every single day I've been lighting candles and hitting reversals. Anybody sending me any negativity or magic, it's going right back to you tenfold. So essentially, I feel like your ancestors and guides have been protecting you. There's been some sort of shield, regardless of what you went through, that protected like your heart and your soul. Yes, you did have to recover from whatever this is, because it was severe. Whatever this, wow, this is shady. These family members are shady as fuck. Every single one of them is going to pay. Some of them, their kids may even have to deal with some sort of negative karma based off of what they did to you. Because with the 7 of Swords, it's like for years, some of you, this was a situation that involved a family unit where for years you were being stalked, ganged up on, bullied, silent treatment, isolated, pushed out of the way. These people laughed at you behind your back. They even had, you know, get-togethers, birthdays, baby showers, weddings without you intentionally. They may have even befriended whoever this outside love interest is. So if this is a third party, this third party is no longer in the picture. For one, now this third party has trauma. Just like you have trauma from this King of Pentacles, whoever this third party is, they're no longer in the picture because they've been escorted out by the universe. Yes, this Knight of Cups may have came into the King of Pentacles wanting to offer love or wanting to have something stable, but because of the circumstances that led to these two people being together, because of how deceptive it was like it was a relationship that was doomed from the start. If this was an innocent bystander, if this is a woman, she dealt with the same amount of abuse that you dealt with from this King of Pentacles, except hers was 10 times worse. There could have even been an abortion or miscarriage situation. Or if your King of Pentacles is someone who is sleazy or sleeps around often, this King of Pentacles gave this knight some sort of STD. Because if you look at that, there's a crab underneath there. I'm not saying it's crab specifically, but there's something that this knight has as a result of this King of Pentacles, which could have been even magic. Let's say, for example, this Knight of Cups was using magic, spell work, kitchen magic, love spells to try to attract this King of Pentacles away from you. Yes, it worked. It did. And they even had, you know, help with this. This King of Pentacles, family members or friends helped this outside party finesse or steal this person's away from you. I don't actually agree that, you know, someone can be stolen, because for me, if you're in a relationship with someone and, you know, a third party comes into the picture, then obviously that door was left open. But there was some sort of manipulation that was here as well that involved bending free will. Either way, there's chaos and drama amongst up to 17 people. I see 10 here, which could be, you know, the person you were connected to, their other love interests, because I see up to 3 love interests, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other family members that may be involved, which could be, you know, in-laws, mother, siblings. It could be anything, cousins. This situation, everybody thought that they got away with whatever this is that they did to you. They didn't know that they were messing with an earth angel. You do not mess with God's chosen children. Yes, we are all one, but there's a distinct difference between you and everyone else. You have some sort of power or accolade that's supposed to help human beings ascend. It's an essential key. Whatever this scroll is, it's an ancient scroll. I feel like some of you are the key yourself. Like, your mind is the portal. You have access to certain information that only you can decode, and you receive those downloads from the universe and spirit. Therefore, you know, give us this messages and you relay it down to other people. Like for me, I am the high priestess because I get messages from the divine and I relay those messages through you in tarot. So some of you may have this energy as well, where either you read tarot, you're oracle, you're a seer, you're just highly intuitive, but when you don't listen to your intuition or your gut, that's when you end up in these situations where you're being taken advantage of. These people may have even left you for dead. Like, they did not care whatever state that they left you in. They didn't care how much time, effort, or energy that you had invested into this family unit or this friendship group. They didn't care about that at all. These were selfish, greedy people that were going to sacrifice you at all costs, and they went out of their way to make sure this Knight of Cups came in to sabotage you. These individuals knew who you were. They knew your power. They may not have known the extent of it, but these people's like subconscious could tell there's something different about the collective. Their energy is not the same as ours. There was some sort of jealousy or envy that stemmed from whatever the situation was. This King of Pentacles, they had a choice to make. Are you going to end up being with the collective? And, you know, are you going to turn a new leaf? Become someone who's positive, who spreads love and, you know, kindness and empathy. This person had a choice between left or right. Are you going to be good or evil? This person chose the side of evil. So that's where they have to stay now. Essentially, they thought that they got away with something. This could have even happened a while back. 2-3 years. Well, it's Judgment Day season. So whatever these people did to you, it's all coming back full circle. Let me get my Essential Messages deck, which you can purchase with the link below to take a look and see Illuminati system, secret society, and Masons. These are people that are devil worshippers, or they do something behind closed doors to try to control other people. This could even be something that's like culturally driven. For me, these people that did these things to me, because this does resonate with me as well. And at the bottom of the deck, I had sex with someone you know. Yeah, this was someone that possibly had sex with a friend, family member, co-worker that you're aware of. They cheated on you. And they went out of their way to be deceptive and chaotic with how they did it by going to somebody that you know. This is a very conniving person. These people that attacked me, it was like within their culture. I don't know. Like, Nigerians sometimes are familiar with like voodoo. For my family unit that attacked me, their background was, you know, Colombia. So they have like a lot of ancestral energy that can sometimes be tied to other things that's not of God. Illuminati, secret societies, and Masons. My ex's grandpa was a straight up Nazi. So now that I'm thinking back at it, looking back, everything that he did to me, it was like ingrained in his DNA codons, because his ancestors was a literal freaking Nazi who went around killing people with gas chambers. So the descendants have those same characteristics. You have to be careful about who you lay down with. Because with these Illuminati system, secret society, you never know who people truly are. STD or infection. Look, we were just talking about this earlier. Whoever this person is, the STD that they caught was something spiritual. In my mind, the way I believe STDs work is it's not just a physical infection. It's something that is attached to you in the spiritual realm, some sort of entity. You see what they're tied to, right? These are people that will they'll summon demons and egregors against you. You go against whoever this King of Pentacles is, he's going to go out of his way. If this is a man, he's going to go out of his way to try to control you. Using spells, Ouija boards. Like, ooh, these people, you don't know who they are. You have just got out of a situation that was all about spiritual warfare. You could have even had kids with whoever this individual is. So if this is a family unit that you're continuously tied to, there has to be a separation here. There's already one. There's already been a line drawn in the sand, because I feel like in a way you were brought to these people's lives, to this family unit, this group, to dismantle this freaking principality, because you're not the first victim of these people. You're just the last. And if you do have kids with whoever this King of Pentacles is in reverse, that's a corrupt person, their kids are going to grow up hating them. You know, especially if, you know, the children are young, they don't really know exactly what's going on to the full extent. This could even have been someone who touched you, raped you, abused you, molested you, assaulted you, even sexually. Yes, marital rape is a thing. Happens all the time. Nobody really talks about it. But this is someone that completely disregarded any boundaries that you have, and they went out of their way to step on you specifically. If this person could have killed you and gotten away with it, they would have. I'm leaving them. Please be patient with me. When it comes to this person, they want to return to you, because whoever it is that they had, whoever this option was that they left and deserted you for, this person's no longer in the picture. And he or she is saying, I can't talk because I'll reach out soon. Why can't this person talk? Look, abortion and a miscarriage. There's something here that's haunting whoever this outside third party is. We talked about this earlier. Everything that we talked about earlier is just being represented once again. With cocaine, opioids, meth, or heroin, this person could have had an addiction that they have overcame. You know, they still struggle with whatever this is, but there's some sort of issue with trauma, PTSD, and Stockholm syndrome. So if this is not you, where you were in an environment where you were constantly being abused, and it wasn't until you moved away from it and you were able to get a clear mind that you realize, like, wow, I was in a traumatic situation. These people were literally after my life. I can see that. Distorted feminine or masculine karmic. This is what you were dealing with. Karmics are brought to you simply to just destroy everything that they can possibly can in your life. Destroy your hope, your dreams, your faith in God, your spirit. This is what you were sent. Your friends cannot be trusted. With this saying, I had sex with someone you know, if you're the type of person that I feel you bring your friends around, I guess, your love interest, or you're just very trusting, or you may have been in a situation where you were in a group setting and, you know, you brought your partner around. It's almost as if they recruited one of the people that was in your circle, because it's saying your friends cannot be trusted. So if you've been suspecting that a friend could have slept with a toxic ex, your intuition is correct. And please pay attention to that every time, because you are a seer. You're an oracle. Those thoughts that you hear, those voices that you hear sometimes, no, you're not schizophrenic. It's just your guides speaking to you directly. With health concern, you dealing with this person was chaotic to your health, where they probably induced panic attacks, depression, anxiety, sleepless nights. This could have been someone who constantly gaslighted you. You knew they were doing something behind your back, but because you did not have solid proof, that gave this person grounds to make you feel crazy, insane, to completely gaslight any intuition that you may have been feeling. This was a very immature lover from the past who's still not done with you. They want to come in to give you some sort of fake apology, because this person's going through heavy freaking karma. The next 7 years of this King of Pentacles life, it's gonna suck, and you're gonna watch. You're gonna have front row seats to this, and they're gonna have to watch you ascend, because as you take your energy back, you're draining this person of everything that they built themselves up with. So all of those accolades and money and material things, and all of those women that suddenly started to chase after this person, they were actually chasing after your energy. That's what was drawing them to this King of Pentacles. Because look, this is a toxic person. King of Pentacles in reverse, they're naturally just toxic. So toxic people, they put out this frequency that's not very pleasant to be around. So it wasn't until this person cloaked themselves with your energy. This is a warlock. If this is a man, this is a warlock. He's heavily tied to spirituality. He may have made you feel like you were crazy. If this is a woman and you're somebody who's spiritual, they may have made you feel like you were crazy and everything that you were talking about was just, you know, tinfoil hat type of information. But no, everything that you would tell this person about, they would take notes behind the scenes and go research it, and then take that information and try to basically use spell work against you. This is a magician. If this King of Pentacles was to be on the right side, they could be an extremely powerful manifester. But because they chose to be in the side of evil, It's like, all right, then that's where you got to stay. This person only cared about image, attention, accolades. This person would have dogged you out and lied to anyone for the sake of like saving face and just maintaining whatever ego that they had been ensuing. Unfortunately for this person, now they're in a position of the Nine of Swords. Stress, sleepless nights, thinking, overthinking. They are ruminating over and over and over and over and over and over again over the state that they left you in. Remember how you would torture yourself constantly over what this person did to you? All right, well, that's the energy that they're in tenfold. And this person, their ancestors have completely ejected from them, because in a way, it's like this person deserted their ancestors as well, because they kept getting warnings. When it comes to the collective, don't mess with this person. We're trying to give you warnings. This is not someone that you want to mess with. They have a higher spiritual ranking than you, so it's going to backfire. This person refused to listen. Usually, the King of Wands is a leader, and it's someone who is controlled and, you know, motivated. But when the King of Wands wants something, they're going to get it at all costs, even if it's something that, you know, is not positive. And until the King of Wands realizes, okay, what I'm chasing after, it's not worth it, they're just going to have this stubborn energy. And this was somebody that was very rude and forceful with you. They became a tyrant. They became very bitter and impulsive. They were a bad example. This person was even volatile. They could have even put hands on you. If this was a man, they're a womanizer. If it was a woman, they constantly use their body to try to lure other people out of their money, their accolades. This was just such a shady person. And if you have kids with this person, man, I feel for you. And I feel for your kids, because this person is shady as hell. And everybody that they bring around your children, it's like they seek out specifically overbearing, unfaithful, low confident, catty, self-righteous women, deceitful people. So you have to protect your kids. If you have kids with whoever this person is and you have an inkling that you should keep your kids away from them, listen to that gut feeling, because this individual, they're coming back. It's almost as if they're coming back to finish you off, because they're pissed that you got away. This person has to deal with everything that they deemed as more important than you. It's all getting snatched away. If this person has a car, it's getting repoed or totaled. If they have a house, it's getting seized. If, you know, foreclosed even. If everything is just going to start falling through this people's lap. If they had, you know, options, all these options are walking away. And in a way, it's like the universe has a hand in this. So the universe is intentionally putting this person in some sort of timeout so that they can realize that you can't keep treating people like this. This family unit too, I want to see, why are they all of a sudden so sorry? Because these people didn't give a F about you. If anything, this King of Pentacles that you were dealing with in reverse, all they did was spread lies and gossip and slander you and tainted your image to whoever this family unit is, to this friendship group. And now all of a sudden, I feel like they're realizing who that they're actually dealing with. This King of Pentacles identity has been, basically it was concealed in the past, but now it's been exposed. It's like full mask off energy that I feel. Why is this family unit here? These 10 people that deserted you, dogged you out, stomped on you even harder when you were already down. Look, they had a choice to make. Are you going to go left, which is make a bad decision and ultimately bully somebody who had nothing to do with the situation and was, you know, somewhat innocent? Or are you going to make the right decision and, you know, not feed into gossip and use your own critical thinking to make a decision, to not desert whoever you were to, you know, this King of Pentacles? You could have been like an in-law, or maybe, you know, you were this person's like partner, long-term partner. There's just a family unit around you that contributed to this position of where you're at. You were isolated in some way, forced to hold back. These people are now crying. They're now sad. Now they have this diary of all of these things that they want to tell you. Now because all of their dreams and aspirations are falling apart, and they know exactly why that is. Because they've had some sort of harsh truth or revelation. They've had some sort of download. Just like you have had revelations throughout these last 3 full moons, it's the same thing for these people. The devil is on their heads. Literally, the devil's coming to collect. It's like, all right, you tried to sacrifice a divine person. Well, guess what? This person that's divine, I'm not allowed to touch them. But the contract still stands. So I'm coming back to collect what it is that you promised me. I'm either going to take all of your money. I'm going to take your head. I'm going to take one of the children that you have, because sometimes aborted children go straight to the devil. Oh man, this is so heavy. So if there was a pregnancy involved with whoever that outside female is, guess where that child went? as a sacrifice to the devil. And with the 10 of Cups here, this was something that involved a family unit. There could have been a mother that was deserted and left with a child during pregnancy, or just left to fend for herself. This could have been like a single mom, or maybe even a single dad, where the child's mother just completely walked off on them and left this person with all the responsibilities. You're going to have someone that's going to bring true, genuine love. The universe is working on bringing you your other half. The only thing is right now, the best thing to do is just focus on yourself. Self-care, self-love, self-admiration. Because the more that you love yourself, the more that you bring this divine counterpart relationship in. These people are going to have to watch you as you go off to your new life. And they're going to be stuck here, remembering you know, what they did to you, remembering like all the chaos and destruction. And they're going to have to watch their King of Pentacles family member completely fall apart. What's going to happen to the King of Pentacles because of what they did to you? Justice, karma. I can't make this up. The scales are going to be balanced one way or another. If these people try to kill you, if they mess with your health, if they went out of their way to target your children, to use black magic on your children, you're going to see. Because you've elevated. You have stability. You have heirs. You have long-term abundance that's coming in for you. With the Emperor energy, you've learned how to master yourself by dealing with these chaotic liars, narcissists, energy vampires, soul suckers. You had to go through this. There was no other choice. If it wasn't this family group or this this group in general, it was going to be someone else. So unfortunately, it was difficult, this journey that you went through, but you did gain something from it. Because in the beginning, you were just a page. In the beginning, when you first met these people, you were just a page. You see how you had so much to offer? You gave everything that you could in this relationship. So walk away from it knowing that there's nothing else that you could have done. You were very solid in how you approach these people, but what you didn't realize is that you were dealing with disloyal individuals that lack common sense, that were foolish, that were irresponsible, that maybe even practice dark magic. So you being a light being, going to these people that are most likely demonic and just into devilish practices, they were essentially going to target you regardless of what you did. But look what we have. Justice to the Wheel of Fortune. This is both my karma cards. I just asked, what is this King of Pentacles going to go through because of what they did to you? Karma on top of karma on top of karma. Anything that this person puts their hands on, it's going to completely crumble and fall apart. Think about this King of Pentacles being a virus. And that's how it's going to work. Anything this virus touches will fall apart. Any relationships they try to move on towards within the next 8 years will instantaneously fall apart. And it's almost as if like the universe is doing this to this person intentionally because of the severity of what they did to you. They basically tried to harm you, your kids, your family. Whatever they did, it was unforgivable. And they have to pay. It's been some time, maybe even up to 3 years, where you've been waiting for some sort of karma to happen. Well, it's now. That time is now because we have the High Priestess. I've been doing reversals for the collective, and I swear it works. So with the High Priestess being here, listen to your intuition. If you've been spying on these people, I highly advise you to just find a way to forgive yourself for allowing yourself to go through this with these people that completely just dogged you out. Like, they stomped on you. Intentionally, they spit on you. Intentionally, they knew exactly what they were doing to you. This is not people that were, you know, wow, it's messed up. I can just feel how you were. And I'm sorry you had to go through that, but you rose up to the Emperor energy. Look how much in control you are now. You're basically even someone who can have their own business, or you're just more in control of yourself in maturity level because of having to deal with such toxic, immature people. And now you're going to have that moment to shine. You being in the public eye, you getting that recognition. These people are going to be watching you for the rest of their lives because they're going to look at you as a missed opportunity, because the life that's destined for you, it's an abundant one. It's a life where you will not have to struggle. I mean, yes, we all have struggles, but you'll always have a roof over your head, food, water, the basic necessities, those are covered. This person from the past, this King of Pentacles that dogged you out, they're going to want to come back with all their apologies, their rings, their picnic baskets, their roses. This person knows the reason why their life is in shambles now is because of what they did to you. And this, like I said, you were not the only one. There was 3 other women or men that this King of Pentacles had deserted and completely dogged out. But with you, you were different. They were supposed to do right by you. But as the Hermit card is here, it's like this person refused to change. They refused to go within, refused to do any introspection. And that's why they have to suffer the fate that they have. So let's see. Unable to see things clearly. Yeah, this person was intentionally blinded, because had they seen your worth, they would have used you. Sometimes God will do that. Completely blind your worth to the point where, you know, you're completely overshadowed, especially in your environment, because you're around people that are just toxic narcs. Can't talk, I'll reach out soon. This person's going to reach out soon. They're going to want you to unblock them. If it's not physically unblocking them from your phone, social media, it's you unblocking them from their heart. You're going to want this person to leave you the hell alone, and they're not going to do that either, because they know what's coming for them. With we need to talk ASAP in reverse, you're not going to want to talk to this person, but they're going to be in a panic. Some of you, there are kids that are a factor in this, and this was all about these people hating you because they were jealous. Everything that happened to you, it was all rooted in envy and jealousy. And I want to control you. That's what these people wanted. They wanted control over you, but it's in reverse. They will no longer control you. You've cut those cords. That's why cord cutting needed is in reverse, as well as I want someone else to explore other options. Now all of a sudden, this beggar, mooch, this opportunist that you were with, now all of a sudden they don't want to have anybody else, because they know whatever it is that they were searching for, whatever gold, it's in your hands now. And that's just how the cookie crumbles. It's like the person that you dogged out the most is the one that you're going to need at the very end. How about that? Ace of Cups, you're getting new love. The more that you love yourself, the more you're going to get that same frequency back in return. So let's take a look and see what's going to happen to this third party that interfered with your situation. Maybe even use magic. Seven of Cups. They're going to meet an emperor. They're going to meet an abusive person. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's going to abuse them behind closed doors, literally. This could be physically getting abused. If this person has a job that they were really investing in, this job is going to end. They're going to get fired. If this person, you know, was carefree, this page of, it could have been a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, possible fire sign, water or fire, Leo, Aries, Sag. This third party sign, it doesn't have to be, but this woman or man was very promiscuous. Look at that. Very conniving, plotted against you in your situation. And that's exactly why they're getting exposed. They're getting exposed by the community. So whatever this person did to you, it's now being talked about. Possibly all over social media by these 10 people that caused you burdens. All those burdens that you had to carry on your own, guess what? It's all returning right back to them. Double time. They can't handle it. They're over here trying to figure out, you know, how did the collective get through this all by themselves when all 6, 7, 8, 9 of us ganged up on this person and we can't even handle a fraction of that energy back. Literal cowards. The Lovers. This third party is going to end up contracting something else. So they already have something from this King of Pentacles. Now, whoever this Emperor energy is, wow, they're wearing a mask. Look, this is someone who is violent. They're aggressive. They're insincere. They're bullied. They're dangerous. They're a criminal. They're a coward. But at face value, it's the Emperor. Somebody who seems like they're in control, that has power. So they're going to essentially fall for someone who's going to completely destroy their lives. Look, 10 of Swords. They're going to put them in this situation. 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords. That's what's going to happen to the third party. And guess what they're going to think about this whole time when this is happening to them? I should have never done that to the collective. I know exactly what I put them through. I know why I'm going through this. This isn't fair. Defensive. They're going to be completely defensive. They're going to feel like the world is against them. And technically, that is true. Why? Because they decided to pursue somebody that they knew was not for them. Even after the red flags, even after the third party found out about you, they still continue to put in time, effort, and dedication. This could have been someone that was aware that the King of Pentacles was deserting a family, children even, and was condoning it. This third party could have even stolen money from that King of Pentacles that you were connected to, and that was money that was supposed to be for your household. All of it, they're all paying it back. Every single freaking penny, you're gonna cough that shit up to me. I'm literally, I can hear it. The devil was working through this person, this third party, but what they didn't realize is when it comes to the devil, if you can't provide whatever, I don't know, whatever you're sacrificing, they're gonna steal it from you. That's how it works with demonic entities. There's always a catch to it. You're basically selling your soul out. This person, look, they're going to feel all alone, secluded, isolated. They're going to go through major depression. If they even find a lover, this lover is going to literally try to cut their head off. Like, Ten of Swords to Two of Wands. This is basically the third party attracting someone that could potentially put them in the hospital. And I do not ever want to put any of that energy out, but I have to read the cards as I see it. Whatever this third party did to you, it was so severe that the universe has reverted any protection that they had for this third party. Look, Emperor in reverse. Emperor in reverse is a narcissist. This is someone who is like overly toxic, masculine, defensive even, and it's karma. So sucks for them, but this is a lesson for all of these people to always be careful who you F with, because you never know who is defending them in the background. So that's the end of your reading. Bye.